Hi, everybody. It's Alicia Little, and welcome to this special session of the Learning Tube. What are we talking about today? We are talking about the tools that entrepreneurs absolutely must have in their business. And I'm welcoming you to comment in the chat box about your favorite tools. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started with the #1 tool for entrepreneurs. Now, I'm wondering if anyone can guess what this tool is first. So if I'm saying, hey, there's one tool that is so important that you have and that you use, what tool is that? What tool is that? Right? Okay, and I see you guys are dropping some tools in the chat. So David, we're going to talk about your tools when I'm done. Patrick, okay, Carrie Ann, you guys are both dropping your ideas. Let's see who else has an idea. Tell me your idea for what tool do you think that I'm going to say that entrepreneurs absolutely must master, must have. All right, Sean, Sid, Christina, all great. People are saying the internet, Canva, your computer, a funnel building software, a device, different graphic software, email, time management software. Bill, another person said email software. Sean says a product. Well, guess what? The most important tool for you is your mind, right? This amazing computer that you have right here. Just tap it for me really quickly. Let's put you in connection with this tool. This tool is the tool that we're going to talk about today because the mind is the most powerful tool that you have as an entrepreneur. But a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we often forget that this tool that we were given, we don't use it, train it, spend time with it, right? It's almost like, well, it's my brain, it's my head, it's my mindset. Am I supposed to be spending time with it? And the answer is always yes. How many of you, Sean said mindset, Carrie Ann said boom. How many of you will agree with me that as an entrepreneur, you need to be able to train your mind in order to grow personally, professionally, and all of your relationships? Like, mindset is so important, yet so many of us spend 0 minutes a day working on our mindset. I mean, how much time today did you spend, reading something, listening to personal development? Did you put on at least a spiritual message or something this morning? Did you talk to yourself? Carrie said, you totally tricked me, but you are totally correct. I know that I'm correct. And here's the reason why I know that I'm correct, because there are people in our lives, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you know that I'm right, just give me an amen. We'll have some fun here today. There are people in our lives, my life and your life and all of our lives, who trick us into thinking that we don't deserve the things in life that we absolutely do deserve. They are our naysayers, they are negative people, they are the toxic people in our life, and they trick our mind by the things that they tell us, by the things that they don't say, but we hear them saying to themselves. And when they trick us into thinking that we don't deserve success, we don't deserve new clients, we don't deserve financial freedom, sometimes that trick sits in our brain and in our mind, and then we start believing them. And then because so many of the messages that we get every single day are negative messages about us, ourselves, about the things that we do, about the things that we love. I mean, just turn on the news and how many positive messages do you hear, right? So the messages that we're getting, because they're always so negative, we need to be able to say, you know what? I am not going to let the naysayers win with their tricks, because I know what I need to do when a negative influence, negative words, and negative people come into my life. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So I learned about toxic relationships and toxic people and something called relationship illness from Les Brown. Anyone here love Les Brown as much as me? Just say love in the comments if you love him. So what Les taught me was, he said that, and this was back in 2010, he said that, Alicia, there's something called relationship illness, and I need you to pay attention to me. And there are toxic people in this world. And here's what I'm talking about. So he said, have you ever heard the term, you make me sick, he makes me sick, she makes me sick? And I was like, yes, of course I've heard that term. He said, it's real. People can make you sick. They can make you sick physically. They can make you sick mentally. You have to know that the energy from the people that are around you, whether it's in the words that they speak or the energy that they put out, can impact you physically, mentally, or both. And it was this lesson. So at that point, when I was talking to Les, I had cancer 5 times. I had beaten cancer 5 times, and I got diagnosed again. And so what Les said, or this was the 5th time actually, what Les said to me is, he said, I know what's making you sick. And I had traveled all around the world. I'd gone to China, Australia, Malaysia, India, and all over the US, trying to figure out why this was constantly happening to me. So Les said, Alicia, do this. When your husband, he's not my ex-husband, but when your husband walks towards you, I want you to tell me how your body feels on the inside. And I'm thinking to myself, on the inside? On the inside? I don't know what you're talking about, Les. And he said, stop. That's all I want you to hear. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Tell me how your body feels on the inside. Watch him, look at him as he walks towards you, and just take note of how it feels on the inside. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I did it. My ex-husband was walking towards me. We had this 12,000 square foot mansion, and he was out in the pool house, which was converted into his office and a studio. And I saw him walking towards me, towards the main house where my office was. And as I saw him walking towards me, I did not know if he was coming to me to yell or to give praise, to throw something, or to throw a compliment. I didn't know. And so I never knew. And so the closer he got, the hotter my body got. And so had a conversation with him. He left, and I called Les, and I was like, Les, I was burning up inside. And Les said, get out. And he said, that's what's making you sick. Get out. I got out 10 years later. No more cancer. Never happened again. But here is the thing. I didn't understand the fact that other people can make you sick. And in that journey, and I've been studying personal development for as long as I've been an internet marketer, but I didn't understand that. But now I also understand that we have to pour things into ourselves every day to build ourselves up, especially if someone else has torn us down, right? So I want you to, think about, who do you need? Take your phone and those naysayers that you have in your life, those people that only call you with bad news, with woe is me, change their name on your phone to do not answer, right? So when you do that, now you start to block out some of those toxic people that are in your life, because you get the message, do not answer. Are you going to answer something that your phone is telling you not to answer? It's like that when your phone tells you scam likely. Do you answer scam likely? No, you do not. So why answer waste of time, right? Okay, so let's continue. Thank you guys so much. And if I'm just reaching one person where I tell you, make sure that the people that are around you and that are in your life are pouring positive into your life. So, and the people that you are pouring into, that they are allowing you to pour into them. I'm just rearranging my desk because I'm going to show you something in a minute. And that you're not wasting your energy pouring into someone who's unpourable. All right. And what do I mean by that? So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. All right, so I've got some water here. All right, and I've got a cup. See this cup right here? I've got a cup, So, right, when we pour into someone who's able to receive it, you can pour water into the cup. But when we pour, oh gosh, I just wet my laptop. When we pour into someone who's unable to receive it, we are pouring into a cup that is turned over. And what happens to that, right? They cannot even receive the blessings, the praise, your energy that you're pouring into them. It just spills right over, right? So be careful of who you're pouring into, and it just spills all over the place. You have to know where you're putting your time, where you're putting your energy, and what cup is that person? Are they someone who maybe the cup is half full, but they're allowing you to pour into them, right? Or maybe there's someone who the cup is turned over and your energy splashes everywhere. So let's talk about affirmations. So how many of you do affirmations on a regular basis? I know a lot of you know about affirmations and the power of affirmations, but how many of you do affirmations regularly? Thank you, Fanin and Sean. Yes. Okay, wow, Angela does them daily. Sean is trying to do them more often. Carrie does them every day, but that leaves, right? Bible related, Tosh, that's great. Sid every day, Antoinette every day, but that leaves 100 people who do not do affirmations regularly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some affirmations. I'm going to say them out loud once, and then I'm going to do it again. And the second time that I do it, you're going to say it out loud with me. So here are some great affirmations. These are mine, but I'm going to allow you to adapt them, especially those that don't have affirmations that they do on a regular basis. Okay, there are no limits to what I can achieve. I am driven by passion and purpose. Money and wealth come easy for me. I am smart and successful. Okay, so now you're going to say these affirmations with me, and I don't care who's in your house that can hear you. Let them hear you, because you never know what you're pouring into them. Ready? Here we go. There are no limits to what I can achieve. I am driven by passion and purpose. Money and wealth come easy for me. I am smart and successful. Okay, so good job. I know that you did it. Good job. Out of these 4 affirmations, and you can just look at them as 1, 2, 3, and 4, which affirmation will you adapt into your daily routine for affirmations? 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them, right? Again, these are mine, but I know that as an entrepreneur, a lot of these affirmations apply to you as well. So Sean says all of them. A lot of you say all of them. David said all of them and more. Tosh says all, especially one. Bruce says number 1. Okay, so David, since you said more, let's do a few more affirmations. So I'm going to say them, and then you're going to say them with me. My clients love doing business with me. I get everything I want by first helping others. My income grows daily by me doing the things I love and enjoy. I invest in myself and my business every day. Okay, now we're going to say them together. Ready, Tosh? I know Tosh is saying these so loud. I know her personality. She's saying these nice and loud. Angela and David, I know you are too. Okay, here we go. My clients love doing business with me. I get everything I want by first helping others. My income grows daily by me doing the things I love and enjoy doing. I invest in myself and my business every day. Okay, so how about these? Let's do them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of these will you adapt and put into your daily affirmation schedule? Let's see. Patrick says number 2 to 4. Right? I get everything I want by first helping others. My income grows daily by me doing things I love and enjoy, and I invest in myself and my business. Okay. Bruce says all of them. Marcella says all of them and more. Perfect. Sean, all of them. Ani says 2 and 4. Okay, great. So I will make sure that 2 and 4, Victoria says all of them, Satish says 2 and 4. I will make sure that you guys get this PowerPoint slide deck so that you can have these daily affirmations in your life as well. Would that be good for you guys? Yes, yes. So Angela said 2 to 4 and number 1 will come. So my clients love doing business with me. That will come. So let's talk about that will come. So if you don't have any clients yet, should you say that affirmation? My clients love doing business with me. Somebody chime in and tell me what you think. Do you think that you should say that affirmation even if you don't have clients? Right? Carrie Ann said, absolutely. Angela says, yes, you must. Tasha's definitely. And Diane says, yes, so you can manifest it as a truth. Diana James, that is exactly the answer that I was looking for. Can we get Diana a sticker, please? We need to get her a sticker. That is exactly what I was looking for. Bruce says it will bring you business. Ani says there's an app called I Am. So I guess that app helps with affirmations. Thanks for that. Tosh says, yes, say it and they'll come. David said, speak it out to the universe so that it will happen. Bruce, speak it into existence. Victoria said the same thing. Antoinette said, speak it into being. Marcella said, I believe what my clients will come with me as I am. As I am, is that what you're saying? Okay. Diana, you're happy with your gold star. Christina says, yes, take it till you make it. So think of affirmations as well that you want in your life that maybe it's not here yet. Like someone says, I like 2 through 4 because I don't have clients yet, so I'm not going to do number 1. Yes, you are going to do number 1 because you are ready for clients. You're opening yourself up to clients. Where's Diana? She says, yes, so you can manifest it as truth. And that word manifest is so powerful. James says, profess what you want. So all really good advice. You guys are all right about that. So I will send you these affirmations as we send out the replay, and you can adapt them to your life. What's the most important thing for me though is that you write them down with pen and paper. And so for the next 30 days, I would like for you to say in your list of affirmations. It can be in the mirror or it can just be reading it out loud. But 30 days, I just want you to say it once a day starting tomorrow. So you're going to get this affirmation list today. You're going to modify it, and 30 days, you're going to say it at least once a day. And then you're just going to email us back and let me know what has manifested for you, how you're feeling in your life. And if you accept that homework again, someone wants to see the first 4, let me go back. If you accept that for homework and you accept that 30-day, once a day for 30 days, I just want you to say, I'm in the comments below. Just say I'm in the chat box so I know that you guys are in. And it could be these affirmations, it could be different affirmations. Kim says I'm in. David, Kokia, Bruce, Ani, Victoria, Marty, Diana, Antoinette, Demetrius, Fiona, Sean, Marcella, Arthur, James, Jody, Ann, Melcina, Angela, Sid, Christina, Garrett. Very good. It's very important. And I know that if you just commit once a day for the next 30 days, you will feel different. Your business will be different. Your relationships will be different, but we're going to keep going. So those were the first 4, Carrie Ann. These were the second 4, and I'll make sure that you get it. All right. Also, Alexandra asked a question, is success not relative? It is. We all have different definitions of success, and your definition of success in business, in your relationships, in health and fitness is going to be different than mine. It's going to be different than Arthur's and Jody Ann's and Angela's. But as you define your own definition of success and you go for it, that's when you'll feel that you've properly defined what success looks like to you in your life. Here's one thing that I always do with clients. So if this could be a local business that I'm doing Facebook ads for, or an insurance company that I'm doing lead generation for, you always ask the client, what does success in this campaign look like for you? Is success in this campaign 10 leads a day? I was helping a mortgage broker company, and I said, in your marketing campaign, what does success look like to you? And she didn't understand. And I'm like, how many people do you want to have filled out an application a week? And she said 10. And I said 10. So success to you is having 10 completed applications in your inbox a week. And she said yes. And she hadn't defined that before. So what does success look like to you? Very good question, Alexandra. In your personal life, in your business, take a pen and paper and write that down. And when you become clear about that, you also now know what you're striving for. She now knows that she's striving for 10 applications in her inbox. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Give me a yes if that makes sense to you. Thanks for asking that, Alexander. Yes, everybody's saying yes. Okay, great. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is your contribution, your value contribution. So you have something that you can contribute of value that helps others. And a lot of times as beginning entrepreneurs, or even as successful entrepreneurs, and as we're building, we do not appreciate the fact that we have something of value that can help other people. But when you understand this, I promise you, all of you have this. In fact, all of you can identify multiple value contributions that you can make that can help others. So you do have this, and you get paid. You can see that my graphic designer didn't finish the slides in time. Let me refresh to see, maybe he did, but oops. That's okay, even though he didn't. Let me just go. Now that I refresh the slides, I got to start it over. Let me go back. Oh, maybe he did. I just had to refresh. Okay, let's go back. Where was I? You get paid for the value that you bring to others. So when you're looking at how much do you charge for what you're doing as an entrepreneur, know that as you bring value to others, as you solve their problems, you get paid for that value that you bring to others. All right? And you all have so much value that you bring to others. And you need to remember that each and every day that you need to let your light shine. And in doing that, you need to say to yourself, I shall stop worrying about what I can't do and think about what I can do. Why do so many of us focus on what we can't do? It's always like, I can't, instead of thinking about what you can do and how you can maximize those things that you can do, right? Okay, so, oh my gosh, look who's calling me. Someone tell me if I should answer this phone call. Let me see if you can see that. Oh, there you go. All right, scam likely. No, we're not going to answer it. Thank you so much. There's so many phone calls that we shouldn't answer. All right. So let's talk about a compliment, because I want you to go about the world giving more compliments to other people. What is a compliment? A compliment is a polite expression of praise or admiration. And why should we be giving more compliments? Because compliments make other people feel good and make others want to be around you. In fact, giving compliments is a form of leadership and influence, because people love to be around positive people and will more likely follow by your example and listen to your ideas when you give them compliments. So we're going to do a okay, Carrie, yes, we're going to do a quick exercise right now. So I want you to pick up your phone. Everybody pick up your phone. I know it's not far from you. Or if you don't have your phone, you can go to social media. And I want you to find 3 people in your phone or on social media and find something nice to say about them. And you're going to do that right now. And when you're done with your 3, you're just going to write the names of your 3 in the chat box, right? Write the names of your 3 in the chat box. And if you want to be unmuted to talk about it, just tell me to unmute them. But we're going to do this together right now. So find something nice to say about them. And I'm helping you out by putting some suggestions here. Your positivity is infectious. You should be so proud of yourself. You're amazing. You are a true gift to the people in your life. You're an incredible friend. I really appreciate everything that you do. You inspire me to be a better person. Your passion always motivates me. Your smile makes me smile. So right now, 3 people in your phone, find something nice to say about them, and I will do the same thing. Oh, look at that. I missed a phone call from Les Brown. So you know what? I'm going to send him a message. Les Brown. He's always sending me messages. You guys should be doing this right now. 3 people, go ahead. Alicia, give me a call, please. There's Les. So I'm not going to call him back because I'm on with you guys, but I am going to send him a text message. Yes, you can also send a voice note. So if you don't want to type a message, I'm typing a message, you can also, oh, I got one from Victoria. Look at that. Victoria said, you're amazing, always smiling. Thank you for that, Victoria. I saw that come to my phone. So go ahead. You need to do 3 people. Yes, you can send voice notes. I just did my first one. So let me read my first one. It's to Les, and it says, thank you, Vanessa. I see yours. It says, you are such an amazing person and you've helped me so much in life. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for me. Love you to the moon and back, right? So that's my number 1. And keep going. Oh, Carrie, thank you. I see your message. Christina, I see your message as well. Tosh, I see yours as well. Thank you, ladies. Let me send one to my sister. Hey, Lorette, I just wanted you to know that you are my favorite sister. Without you, I wouldn't have accomplished so much that we've done. You know, like what we've done together in business has been absolutely amazing. What we've done traveling the world together and helping people. I just wanted to say that I just feel so blessed that you're my sister. And you know what? You're also my best friend, and none of this would be possible without you. I'm so proud of everything we've accomplished together, but I'm just so proud to call you my sister. I love you, Lorette. Okay, there's Lorette. Hey mom, I just wanted to let you know that you always inspire me to be a better person. I know I haven't told you that lately, but you are such an amazing mom. I appreciate everything that you do for me, for Lorette, for your grandkids, for dad, and you just always make me smile. So thank you. I love you. Bye, mom. Okay, so David says done. David, give me the names of the people that you did. Lori says Mark, Ikchi, and Daniel. Oh, Carrie Ann, I didn't mean to make you cry with Lorette there. David says Natalie, Paula, Janelle. Okay. Keep going, guys. You should do 3 people. Kokia says Tony, Yvette, and Keisha. Donna says Denise, Lee, and Tina. Bruce says Lisa, Stephanie, and Sylvia. Great job. Great job. Marty says Bill, Ivy, and Franchi. Hi, Marty. Latricia says Selena, Shanique, and Tiffany. All right, we're waiting for a bunch of people. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Kim says, I'm crafting tweets for Karen, Sis, and Barbara. Very good, Kim. So, David, Lori, Kokia, Donna, Bruce, Marty, Latricia, Jody Ann, Arthur, tell me how this made you feel. Answer that question. How did this make you feel? Diana says, Carrie, Cindy, and Christina. All C's, Diane. Arthur says, Indiama, Kaniga, and Devon. Okay. Jody Ann says, Tony Ann, Nikkei, and Shantae. Christina said, Winsome, Sonia, and Shireen. Very good. Sean says it made him feel happy. David said upbeat. Lori says, I'm feeling loved and empowered. Yeah, Lori. Demetrius, you did Dion, Joe, and Rachel. Donna said connected and uplifted. David says, you felt upbeat when you got a response from what? You already got a response from one of them? Tell me what the response said, David. Jody Ann, I feel great and happy. Bruce said it made me smile on the inside. Very good, Bruce, on that one. Let's see, better the life. Kokia said it inspired me and made me feel good that I was making someone else feel good. Yes, Kokia. Carrie Ann reminded me of who is important in my life. Wow. Jody Ann says she feels mushy inside. Good, Patty. David said a smile and a thumbs up emoji he got back. Vanessa said, Alicia, I got it. Vanessa, thank you. Lorna and Kristen. Latricia said it feels great now, but they will ask me what's wrong. How many people know that that person, I was waiting for someone to say that the people that you sent a message to will say, are you okay? What's wrong? Why are you complimenting me? Why does that happen? Someone tell me, why does that happen? Why are people going to ask you if you're okay? Arthur said it made me feel good doing this. The question is, why are people going to ask you if something is wrong? Somebody tell me the answer to that. I know someone knows the answer to that. I know you do. I know you do. Les replied back, you are so sweet, right? There we go. That was one reply that I got so far. Let's see what Lorette replied back. Lorette replied back, what's wrong? So she said, what's wrong? You're done already? But yeah, why do people reply back and say what's wrong? Jody Ann says, because we do not give compliments often enough. That's the right answer. Gold star for Jody Ann. Lori said, we're not used to hearing compliments or taking them well. Lori gets a gold star too. Gold star for Lori. Marty says, people don't compliment others enough. Tosh says, people rarely say positive things to each other. What is going on? All of you are saying the same thing. Carrie Ann said, because it's uncommon. David said, because they're not accustomed to receiving compliments. Sean said, it's a lot of positivity in one go. Christina said, compliments are scarce. Vanessa said, I got a response from Lorna, and she said, thanks, and I love you too. Bruce said, it might not be in my personality. James said, they're not used to a compliment. Kokia said, people usually speak negativity instead of positivity. Angela said, she did, my sister, my niece, and my son. Tosh says, it's easier to point out others' flaws than positive stuff. Arthur said, we usually don't do this often enough. So you guys are all correct in saying that. So how can we change this? How can we change it so that not only do you feel better every day, but someone else feels better as well? Is it easy enough to just give one compliment a day? if starting today, because you already did 3 today, if starting today you give 1 compliment a day, by the end of the year, that's 365 compliments. And maybe you're thinking to yourself, I don't even know 365 people that I talk to on a regular basis. Maybe you see somebody post something on LinkedIn or on Facebook and you give them a compliment. You look beautiful in that dress, right? When they post a picture in a dress, they're going to feel so good by you saying that. And you can post it publicly or send them a private message and say, you know what, Kokia says to Angela, you know what, Angela, I just wanted to let you know you look beautiful in that dress. Your light is shining through. Have a fantastic day, right? Somebody that doesn't even know you so well could do that and giving that. Angela said we did not experience compliments growing up. That's right. Donna says we say good things about people more than we say good things to people. Arthur said my friend is asking what's up. Antoinette said do it more often. And then Victoria said if we keep doing it, it can be a lifestyle. Yes. Carrie Ann said Alicia is doing both brain and heart surgery today. I love, love, love this training. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Oh no, Mark. Lori says when we love ourselves, we spread the joy. And you know what, Lori, this also helps us to love ourselves more. Do you feel better about yourself now that you have done this, that you did this exercise and you gave 3 compliments? Do you feel better about yourself? Yes or no? Let me know. I want you to be honest. Hi, Ken. Sean did Amani, Carolyn, Millie. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. Sean said I got love back. That's nice. Ken said I totally agree. Everybody's saying I agree. Mark says I did that last week. A former college roommate in India posted a pic and I complimented on how nice he looked and he loved it. Good job, Mark. Mark gets 2 gold stars for complimenting last week. Antoinette says you feel on top of the world. So you're making a commitment every day for the next 30 days to do your affirmations, and you're making a commitment every day for the next 365 days to compliment 1 person a day. And at the end of the year, you have complimented 365 people. Could you compliment 1 person more than once? Absolutely. Thank you, Angela. Absolutely, you can compliment you can compliment 1 person more than once. So the next thing that I want to talk about, good job, by the way, thank you so much for doing all those compliments, and I'm encouraging you, a compliment a day. What is like a saying? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. A compliment a day keeps the sadness away. I don't know. Anyway, compliment your partner more often. So for those, yes, for those of you that had, thank you, Sean. For those of you who have a partner, compliment them more often, right? For the men on here, let me sit up and talk to you guys. Women love compliments, right? You know, I'm not going to talk about the 5 love languages and all that kind of stuff. All I'm going to tell you is women love compliments. Ladies, am I right? Give me a 5 for a high 5 if I'm right. You know, you see your partner and you say, boy, honey, you look fantastic today. I love the way your hair is, right? Did you do something different? Think of any compliment that you can give to your partner every day. I was listening to, who was it? I was listening to personal development this morning, and the lady said, do you know how many divorces would be thwarted if we just complimented our partner each and every day? And I was like, what? I'm talking about that today, right? And so compliment your partner each and every day. Ken said it should be both your personal partner and your work partner. And so how many of you, Victoria said she sent the message to her sister, and her sister replied, what happened? So, right, so just compliment your partner, that the work partner, take it anywhere you want, okay? Thanks, Ken. Take that work partner anywhere you want to take it. But that person that you're sharing life with, yes, it could be more than 1 person. Compliment them each and every day. Every day. Why? Why not? What does it hurt? The only thing that happens when you do that, I mean, there's plenty of things that can happen. I'm just saying that it's not going to hurt. It's going to only help. It's going to help build that person. It's going to help build the relationship, and it's going to help build the way that they think and they feel about you. Am I speaking the truth? Right? Carrie Ann said, preach. Carrie Ann says, preach. So Christina says, I've learned to make a compliment a part of my lifestyle. It's brought me rich results, especially in times of difficulties, right? Carrie Ann says, yikes, I was going to wait to do a compliment. I was going to wait to compliment him on his next birthday. What? You know what? Compliment every day. Carrie, what if you could compliment him every day? You know, you say, you know what? I really love how you run our rental car business. And then you say, you know what? I really love the way that you wash the dishes, honey. What happens? It gets him to wash the dishes even more. Ladies, when you catch your man in the kitchen, just be like, there's nothing sexier than you in the kitchen right now, right? Where does that put him more often? In the kitchen. So can compliments always also be a benefit to you? Absolutely. I said it can be a benefit to the relationship. So compliment your partner more often, compliment your kids more often. Tell your kids every day that they're smart, right? I have a song for Lorette's daughter, Ava, and her name is Ava. Her middle name is Rose, so I call her Ava Rose. And the song goes like this: Ava Rose is the smartest girl in the whole wide world. And I just sing it over and over and over from the day that she was born. Ava can sing that song. And if you tell Ava that she's smart, she says, I know, I'm the smartest girl in the whole wide world. My Auntie Alicia told me that, and she's been telling me that forever. I already know I'm the smartest girl in the whole wide world. So, you know, think about how you can compliment the people in your life and what that means to them. Tosh says, my husband had an interview today and I complimented him on how well he did, regardless of what the outcome will be, right? That's great. Mark says, when I enter a room with many people pre-COVID, I look for something on someone that catches my eye, a brooch, a pin, a scarf, and whatever, and I point it out and I ask about it. The smile on the person's face is always amazing and it gets the conversation going. That's fantastic. I was traveling with Les once and Les said, when you get on the plane, always compliment the stewardess on something. And he usually does her shoes. So he got on and he looked at the stewardess and he looked at her shoes and he says, those are some hot shoes right there. I love those shoes. And she looked down at her shoes. Oh, thank you so much. Tell me, do you think that Les Brown got special treatment on that flight? Of course he did, right? So compliments take you so far. Ken says we all have the same choices to be happy or sad, and I choose to be happy every day at every hour. David said compliments work so good in building business relations too. Sid says I complimented a random person I don't know here at work. Yeah, that is all fantastic. So continue to compliment. Also want you to be able to receive compliments. So from today on, you need to also be better at receiving. Someone said it here, like, we're not used to giving compliments or receiving compliments, and that is so true. So from today on, you have to be better at receiving. So my partner, actually, he had to tell me that one thing that he notices about me is that I am not good at receiving compliments. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, I hear people compliment you on a call, on a live, and you will blow off the compliment and say, oh, that was nothing, or yeah, don't worry about it, instead of saying, thank you, I appreciate that. So somebody said to me, I don't know, Alicia, you changed my life. I started my online business and I was so excited. They said something like that. And I was like, oh, no problem. That was all you. And so in not receiving the compliment, that also did a disservice to them and did a disservice to me. What should I have said? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Right? Accept the compliment, receive the compliment, and say back to the person that you appreciate it. Okay? I did, Tosh. I did. Angela said Les would have gotten great treatment anyway. Les Brown, he knows how to compliment people. He is a complimenter extraordinaire. Let me just tell you that, Angela. Every time I travel with that man, he compliments who's ever serving us in a restaurant, whatever flight we're on, the stewardess who's serving us. You know what I mean? Anywhere we are, he compliments people, and he gets, even if they don't know who Les Brown is, they love that man. They're like, I love that man. Why do they love him? Because he just gave love to them first, right? So, okay. And then I want to just say, be mindful to be a blessing wherever you can bless someone, where you can, compliments. We're talking about a lot of things here today, but just these words right here on the screen: be mindful to be a blessing. Do whatever you can to be a blessing in other people's lives. And I hope from today's class that you know that mindfulness is not always that blessing is not a financial blessing. It doesn't have to be a financial blessing. It can be a blessing in the sense of the words that we speak, the text message we just sent to someone, right? So the lessons that we teach someone else. So be a blessing to others, and you will see that so much will come back to you, to your family, to the universe, right? So, I didn't see that, Tosh, but thank you. So, Mark says, this is a text from a vendor who stopped by my office last week. It was nice meeting you. I got back on my push-up routine last night and this morning, still working on the sit-ups. Thank you for the encouragement, Jerry. Right? Amazing. Very good. Ken says, I want to compliment everyone on this webinar. You are a blessing that you're moving. You are blessed that you are moving forward. Good job, Ken. Christina said, some people think giving, receiving compliments is a sign of weakness. That's right, Christina, but it isn't. Sean says, it's always great. It always makes a great difference to brighten someone else's day. Yes. So thank you for that, Lori. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mark. Angela says, Les is an infectious laugh. I absolutely love it. So on this note, if anybody has questions, we have 2 minutes for questions or comments. Tosh says, thanks for that compliment, Ken. You're a blessing to us all. So we have 2 minutes. If you have a question or a comment, and let me know what you thought about today's class, put that in the comments below. So when Lorette and I were talking about today's class, we had a list of tools that we wanted to make sure everyone has. The usual Canva, Loom, Zoom, some new tools. I don't even remember what they are. ClickUp, blah, blah, blah. And we're doing tools. And as I was creating the PowerPoint presentation, I will, Victoria, I will do that. As we were creating this PowerPoint, I was like, you know what? The one tool that everybody really needs right now, because I'm hearing it, you're seeing it in the news, is they need to work on what's right here. The tool that they carry with them every day, that they always have with them, but that they don't spend enough time thinking about, building, working on, tuning. We have to tune our brains, you know what I mean? So as I committed to working on mine more each and every day, I want you guys to do the same. So thank you so much. And yes, Kim, yes. So I just wanted to say, as we wrap up this class, let me know what you think about the class, type it into the comments. But I wanted to say, as we wrap it up, that I appreciate you so much. There are so many names that I see here that as I look at your names, I think to myself, wow, what a blessing it is for me to be able to live my passion every Thursday at 2 o'clock and come on here and, be with you guys and teach you and be able to take the knowledge that we have and that we're working through and the things that we've tested in business and in our personal life and be able to bring that to you, and for you to say, you know what, it's worth an hour of my time to spend it with Alicia and Lorette or with the guest speakers that they bring on. And to me, as you give us your time in allowing us to live our passion of teaching, I want to let you know that I appreciate it. And I appreciate those of you who bring on friends, who post jointhelearningtube.com on your social media and pull more people in to come to these sessions. I want you to know that you are a blessing to me. I know that you're a blessing to others. You know, this year will be your best year yet. Every day from today on will be such a blessing in your life and in the lives of others, because now you're going to be spreading compliments. Every day from today on is only going to look brighter and brighter and brighter as you read your affirmations and you let your light shine. There is so much value that you have inside of you and that you have to give to this world. And there's so much that people are going to say about you. Imagine in 365 days from now, you know, what people are saying about you, how they are praying for you because of what you are pouring into their lives. And then remember that there are two types of people that you're going to encounter and that you're going to be pouring into. And I want you to pay attention to them, right? So you're looking for these people that you can pour into, and not these people who, when you pour into them, it splashes over, right? So make sure that you're pouring in to the right people. And on that note, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. And I will send you the replay along with the PowerPoints so that you have the affirmations. Let your light shine. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thanks for coming.